This episode of the Pu'u Muay Thai podcast is brought to you by pmtlifestyle.com, authentic Muay Thai lifestyle by Pu'u. Definitely go check out the website at pmtlifestyle.com for some awesome lifestyle merchandise. That's for those of you out there either involved in Muay Thai, looking at getting involved in Muay Thai, and embrace a healthier lifestyle to live the life of a Nak Muay. Go check it out. So what do this is Jonathan over at Pu'u Muay Thai podcast with Coach Ryan Ughoc. Here live from State Street in Santa Barbara. We got the Instagram on Pu'u Muay Thai SB and TikTok, the Pu'u Muay Thai TikTok going live. So shout out to David. He missed his street fight opportunity last night. I see your wife.
Coach Nuggets.
Coach Nuggets in the house.
Miss you.
Unique Illusions. Who is that? That's hey, Swaddy Cop. Welcome. Good to see you in Muay Thai Community Discord in the house. Appreciate it. Hey. Fernanda, how you doing?
Fernanda.
Hope you're doing good over in Mexico. So, last night was, yesterday was Naikanontom Day.
Naikanontom.
Here in the U.S., more known as St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
But they both involve fighting, though.
They do.
They both
right?
involve fighting.
Same cultures.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah, that's what I always tell people. I'm like, well, they both involve fighting. Hello, good to see you today. Here to the bone, welcome. Good to see you in on TikTok, my man. I miss you guys. We miss you too, Coach Nuggets. Have fun in Brazil. Don't go all Pohada style on people. Okay?
She's getting her hair did and her nails done.
So, we were talking a little bit about the fights, USA Muay Thai from the tournament last week. You watched the whole tournament.
I watched all of them.
You're like texting me
for the most part.
Yeah.
There was a couple like I had to like get up to do something, but for the most part, I watched all the fights.
Yeah, I saw someone that said it was Muay Thai Day yesterday. That's right, man. So it was Naikanontom Day. So it's if you go check out the story, the Santa Barbara Academy, and on Instagram we posted it. We have on our TikTok feed also. You can go check that out. But so what do you think was like some standouts? Was there any people that were in that USA Muay Thai tournament that were like particular standouts for you?
Sean Climaco. I've been watching him for a while.
Yeah, I've been Joanna. She fought. It was on the card in like 2018, and I saw him fight on there for the first time. Like, damn, this guy's good.
Yeah.
And he was fighting amateur then.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I saw him amateur too, and I was like, man, this guy's gonna be good.
I think he tore his ligament in his knee though.
That's tough. That's such a horrible way to go.
Yeah, he and the thing is, I think he tore.
He was winning.
Yeah, and he was still fighting and still winning.
Yeah.
That was what was crazy, but they had to retire it. Golden Era Muay Thai, Master Bob Carmel in the house. What's
Master
up,
Bob?
Master Bob? Hope you're doing good. Kind of going into that too. So Sean Climaco from Smash Gym with Coach Rudy. You know who Coach Rudy is, right?
No, I didn't.
You know who Kung Lei is? Remember Kung Lee?
Oh yeah.
He was one of his longtime training partners.
Oh, okay.
So he's been around the block for a long time.
Yeah,
man.
he's been around.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't put the two together. I watched like Kung Lee's documentary a long time ago, and there's like Rudy. I'm like, got it. Like it was like it clicked.
I didn't know who that was. I was meaning to ask you.
I'm pretty sure. I may be wrong. Coach Rudy, don't beat my ass if I'm wrong. Okay.
But Smash Gym, those guys are good. I found out about them through Sean Climaco fight I watched, and then
you're like, damn, who's this guy?
Yeah, I was like, who? Smash Gym, and I started looking, and they had a couple other guys that were competing.
Yeah. And
they were all like
solid.
They were solid, very fundamentally sound. Brought the fight, controlled the fight. So I was like, man, these guys are good.
Yeah, and they do some cross training too with Jung Senan and like the other Team USA fighters too.
Yeah. John Senong was with them in the corner.
Yeah. Hi, Ryan from Dong Dong. What's up, Dong Dong?
Dong Dong,
Hi,
the
John.
Prince.
The Prince Dong.
Prince Dong.
with his poofy hair. So I dig their. Have you seen their logo? It's like a Street
Fighter Smash
like
Gym.
Street Fighter style. That was
cool.
It's pretty gangster.
That's cool.
I saw that and I was like, oh god, that's nice. I need to grab one. But
you know who else?
Who?
I haven't talked to you about this yet. Was the guy that was in Travis's division, Johnny
O'Neill?
Yeah. So I saw him in I think it was the second fight, and I was like, man, he's not like letting go like he normally does. And then I realized his opponent was southpaw.
Yeah.
And so I felt like that leg kick he normally has wasn't there the same, and he was kind of like not sure.
Was that when it was against that guy Dwongse, right, that made it to the finals?
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
So that definitely, and I was just talking to somebody about this last night. So I've been following Jonathan. I oversaw his bout for the WBC under 18 title.
Yeah.
And that's
Kid's
when
good.
Yeah, and that's when he first started doing cross training with Mr. Brian Popejoy over at Boxing Works. Yeah. Shout out to Brian Popejoy. He gave me one like a badass, like it has the Crimson Ghost, the Crimson Skull from the Misfits.
Oh yeah.
With like the bloody nose.
That's
he
sick.
gave me a pin.
That's sick.
He's just like, here.
Yeah.
Like, ooh.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. That's sick.
But seeing him develop and get more and more into that style, I'm gonna say in another 3 years,
That kid's gonna be on fire.
He'll win that tournament.
Yeah, he will for sure.
No hate on you, Travis. But you'll be an old man by then, so don't worry about it. Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to our friend Travis Petralba.
Yeah.
Who went through that division, right? What else about, like, so you said for Johnny, was it because he was southpaw, or was he like?
I feel like from when I was watching, he didn't have that same rear kick set up like he was before, where he would attack their legs and then end up going to the head and throwing the head kick. I feel like his rear kick wasn't working like it was the same on a southpaw.
Yeah.
Kid's good though. No hate on any of those guys. That kid's good. He's gonna be someone to mess with for sure.
And that guy Dwongse too is good. I think he was really good with the southpaw tactics because he was making people hesitate a lot.
Yeah.
I actually, like, of course, I was looking at the other fighters that he was fighting against because I didn't know who he was. So now I'm kind of looking. I need to go back and look at the fight and see what he's doing. You know, because like to see exactly what he did to make that happen.
Right.
Because he was obviously doing something that I wasn't paying attention to it when it was happening. I've trained Muay Thai for 6 years now, from Coyote Coho over on TikTok. Awesome, man. Let us know if you got any questions about Muay Thai related. Happy to answer them for you. Just talking about the USA Muay Thai tournament. If you're on Instagram or on TikTok, double tap the screen, get us some likes, guys. It helps boost up us in the algorithm, gets us more views, more support. I know it is March Madness right now too, so I think it's March Madness that's coming up, right?
Yeah.
So it helps us get up through all that madness inside the algorithm and stuff too. But I definitely want to go back and watch Dwongse. Like, just watch like what he does specifically.
Yeah.
Because his trainer's from Chiang Mai, Thailand. He was like former Thai military and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Well educated and
Chonburi, right?
Chonburi Muay Thai. Yeah. So that's the region in Thailand. Is Chonburi.
Okay.
So, you're in Tijuana, Mexico. Ooh, Hecho, Mexico.
I need to get some tacos and come down and see you.
Dude, yeah. What gym do you train at there, Coyote? Let us know. We'll be down in Mexico. Pu'u Muay Thai. We're gonna be down there in Monterrey at the end of the month for WBC Muay Thai Mexico. But let us know where your gym's at, man. We'd love to come by and say hi over on the other side of the border. Like a good reason to go down to Mexico. Thanks for sharing the stream during Travis' fight. No worries. No worries, man. Hey, just so you know, Holy Twits, if you like and want to support the fighters, like if you didn't buy the stream, I want you guys to know this. You can go onto the USMF website. It's usamuaythai.sport. Go make like a $5 or $10 donation. All that money is going towards the fighters on Team USA, including the money from the stream. Right? So we bought the stream here at the Academy to help share with everybody. And we wanted to make sure that everybody out there knows that you can go in and donate to USMF. It helps support Team USA and the fighters. So the fighters you're supporting, such as Travis, the money that's collected from the stream, the donations, that goes towards Team USA to be able to compete at these fights. Yeah, perfect. Awesome, man. Yeah, go over, go check it out. usamuaythai.sport. I think their Instagram actually crashed because they had such high engagement rate.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that. I didn't know what happened. I meant to ask you.
Yeah, woo, I've been waiting for the live. Welcome back, Noor. Welcome. Hey, Coach Mario, too. Yeah, I asked the girl, Pari, and Jeff, like, hey, what happened? And I guess because they're posting so much and the engagement was so high, they thought it was a spam account.
Yeah.
Yeah, they thought it was a spam account. So
that's crazy. That tells you though where
it's going.
Like the market that's out there for Muay Thai. If all of us are able to help support just a little bit, think about how far that's going to go for Muay Thai in general in the U.S.
Absolutely, and that's where it goes into, you know, like our friend Coach Mario Reyes over at 805 Kickboxing up in Santa Maria, and now Napomo also
making
congrats.
moves.
Yeah, there you go.
Good stuff.
Seeing this all come together, I talked about this yesterday on the podcast. Was you know, to have these free platforms like Instagram, Facebook is great, but we need to get a more centralized platform where we don't have to worry about getting rate limited like that, where we get flagged.
That's kind of...
It happens.
Did they get it back?
No. So that's just the way it works.
They just shut it down?
They just shut it down. That's the way it works. So doing stuff like the Discord, like that won't get rate limited.
Yeah, that won't get taken down.
Yeah. I'm still my Thai shorts, just came back from the gym. Nice, Nora.
Yeah.
I've always thought it was frustrating the lack of popularity with Muay Thai. Everyone loves MMA, but complains about grappling. That's right, man, because here's the thing. What you know about being in your Muay Thai shorts? All right, what you know about basketball shorts, son? Trying to be like you guys. Can I come by and visit? Ask Dong Dong. Are you supposed to be in school right now, Dong Dong? So no. Go to school, son.
Get your work done. So that way you don't have to miss training to bring your grade up.
That's right.
Sucker.
So, what do you suck a fish?
Suck a fish.
Avocados are not good from Andrade Muay Thai. Yeah, man, I totally agree with you. I don't quite understand it either, but it also just comes into the marketing and the community base for Muay Thai, and I think that's going to change. We have ONE FC coming to Denver, Colorado.
That's dope.
So... I talked to some of the commission. He's out at 11:30. Well, we're going to be done by then, Mr. Dong Dong. So maybe next time, my friend. Minimum day.
I really hope ONE FCs can pick up some market share in the States. Mm-hmm. Because I really like their events. I just hate having to wake up at like 3 a.m. to watch them.
Yeah.
But if they could tap
it's worth it, though.
It is.
Worth it.
It is. It's really good.
It's not ideal.
But if they could tap into the U.S. market, I think it could give UFC a run for their money.
Woo, shout out to Apex Muay Thai Denver. Awesome, man. Yeah, Coach Shawn Michael, who was out there for a bit too. Good people. I agree, and I think that's one of the things that's actually holding back ONE FC is the UFC, and there's an executive commissioner by the name of Andy Foster here in the state of California, but he's very tied in with a lot of other states because everybody else kind of follows suit with what California does, right? So what I was hearing is all the other states said, no, we don't want ONE FC because soccer kicks to the head shouldn't be allowed. And it's like, they don't have soccer kicks to the head. Like, what are you smoking? You know? So I think there's a lot, like, the things that ONE FC did early, they're trying to use that against them.
Yeah. It's a monopoly. They're trying to hold on to that grip and not give any of it up.
Yeah, man, it's a money thing because they're trying to figure out how to make as much money as possible, and everybody wants to go in there and, you know, do the politically correct thing when it's not. And shout out to Tony Cummings, the combat sports commissioner over there in California too.
Yeah.
Sorry, not California, in Denver. Yeah, over in Colorado. Because he's trying to approach it from like, hey, we need to try different things, and he's not a politician. So he's like, I'm going to do the things that I feel are good for the sport, not necessarily the politically correct thing.
It's like with UFC, it's only MMA, which is cool. But there's also other combat sports that could also take some of that, not take, but deserve some of that spotlight too. Yeah. And that's the coolest thing about ONE FC is they have MMA, they have Muay Thai, they have kickboxing. Yeah. Now they're even doing an MMA Muay Thai. Yeah, one round Muay Thai, 1 round MMA.
Rod Tang and Demetrius Johnson, which you've talked about. And again,
hopefully it happens.
I'll believe it when they step on the scale.
Exactly.
This is becoming like the Tony and Khabib fight. Yeah. It's like, this fight's going to happen. It's like, happen. Dude, you've been talking about it since like September last year, you know? Yeah. So we'll see if it happens.
We'll see if it happens.
So, what's up, Anarchy Grease? You're welcome. I think it's an awesome promotion. Want to see puts on awesome fights. That's great. So the avocados are not good. We talked a lot about the Demetrius Johnson fight with Rod Tang. I personally think that it's going to be boring the first round, and then DJ is going to try to take him down, submit him, or ground and pound in the second round. I believe that Rod Tang's just trying to make it to the third round. Yeah. In order to make it like a fight, because then at that point they'll be a little bit fatigued and stuff too. It'll be easier to catch them on the feet. But I don't know. What do you think?
DJ's no slouch with his stand-up. His stand-up's good. His jiu-jitsu's even better. So I hope Rodtang's working his ground and his takedown defense, because that's going to make all the difference. If he can come through with some solid takedown defense and control that range, DJ's going to have a hard time.
Golden Era Muay Thai, Bob Carmel. It was the knee to the head on the ground and MMA gloves from Muay Thai. Did they still allow knees to the head on the ground in one?
I don't know.
This
I
is
don't know if
something.
they do.
Pull that shit
Pull
up.
that shit up, Jamie.
I'm gonna look at this. So thank you for bringing that up, Master Bob.
But MMA gloves for Muay Thai, what do you think about that?
I mean,
I think it's a cool dimension.
yeah, but they shouldn't call it Muay Thai anymore.
But yeah, true.
Because the rules and regulations don't allow it. You know, it's like they did that in Bangkok. It was MX Extreme. They couldn't call it Muay Thai for that reason. So, or when they do the rope run, it's called
they get the ropes.
Kachuk.
Kachuk.
They don't call it Muay Thai. It's something else. It's
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's still like a Muay Thai rules fight, but it's called Kachuk
something
or
else.
MX Extreme. These other things that are through there. And shout out to everybody on TikTok that's sharing this and giving us likes and everything too. It helps us grow, helps support our small business. We really appreciate it. So, one championship rules. So I want to see just right now. So this is about duration, ways to win. I don't want to see that. I want to see legal strikes. There we go. General rules, regulations, athletes' weight. I like their weight policies that they have.
I do.
So where they do like the periodic weight checks and stuff like that lead into it.
MMA rules, maybe?
Real quick, while I have your attention, I want to give a shout out to our friends over at Hydronic Hydration. Our friend Kadar came up with this awesome formula. It's a power-based rehydration formula. So if you are an active person and you are actively training, you're sweating, maybe you're going long periods of time where you don't have a chance to get water, it was actually developed with healthcare workers in mind when they're wearing PPE during all the COVID shutdowns, and they're working, 8, 9, 10, 12 hours at a time and not being able to always take their face masks off because that would contaminate them. In order to be able to stay hydrated, it's got elderberry, it's got calcium, it's got magnesium, it's got vitamin C, everything you need to be able to stay hydrated, feeling good, and keep your immune system strong. Again, that's hydronichydration.com. The link is in the show notes. Go check it out. There you go. You know what's funny is I'm surprised we can't find these rules that easily.
Yeah.
Okay, Unified Mixed Martial Arts Rules, Pride, 1 championship. There we go. Okay. So elbows to the head of a ground opponent are legal and the attire is limited to close-fitting shorts and shirt. But 1 permits 12 to 6 elbow strikes and knees to a ground opponent's head. So, no. Yeah, they allow 12 to 6 and they allow knees to the head on the ground. On the ground. Stomps to the ground opponent are also permitted in 1, but not to the head. Head stomps were previously legal in Pride, and also 1FC allowed it too. Soccer kicks were also previously legal in 1, that have been banned since 2016 as part of the company's worldwide expansion plans. The judging criteria in 1 is also similar to that in Pride, in which fights scored in the entirety in effort to produce a finished damage inflicted, as noted.
I like that.
More important for judges. Yeah, I do too. It's the entirety of the fight for it, and that's more like the stadium style of like how Muay Thai is too. Mm-hmm. So for entertainment value, I think it provides a lot for sure.
I like that.
Competitive value too. I think for pro fighting, I think that's good.
Yeah,
I like Pride. Didn't they do it was like a 10-minute round, right? The first round.
So it was a long round.
Yeah, or 9 minutes
maybe,
or something.
Yeah,
I think it was 9 minutes.
Yeah, something like that.
What UFC left side kicks the body to a downed opponent, but draws the line at the head. Good. O'Keefe combat. Because the UFC rules are daft. What do you mean by daft, man? Let me know. Clarify. Son, let's go. All right. But now that I know Bob Carmel, Arizona, shout out to USMTA, Perez.
Wealth of knowledge.
Yeah. For sharing that. Because I honestly didn't know, because I haven't seen that.
I think I recall seeing it once.
I don't watch a lot.
I don't watch it a lot to know. Yeah.
I watch more of the Muay Thai and kickboxing, so I don't watch a lot.
Those are the ones that always get my attention.
Yeah, so I don't watch much of the MMA ones. I kind of I'll just kind of skim through it.
Yeah.
Highlights, who won.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely go in and go watch that. So, one of the things too, and this is from a safety standpoint. 12-6 elbows, I can get down with.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the strikes to the back of the head,
Yeah.
that's the stuff that's a little bit crazy because it doesn't say that they lost strikes to the back of the head here.
It's crazy. You can't throw a downward elbow, but you can spin around and gain a bunch of momentum and knock the slobber out of someone's face with the spinning elbow. That's okay.
But you don't see that with the freaking Kumite guys with the blocks of ice.
Yeah.
Getting broken with a spinning back elbow to the ground, you know?
They broke bricks with that elbow. The downward elbows. That's funny.
Those bricks make people drop bricks in their pants, man.
Drop bricks.
They drop bricks in their pants when they see those things coming.
Yeah.
Kind of going through that, I know ONE FC has some fights coming up. I think John Wayne Parr is fighting on it again.
Is he?
I think so.
Doesn't he have like 2 hip replacements?
Yeah.
That's insane.
I think he's trying to get his 100th win. That's what it is. So
I hope he does.
Parr fight. So I'm pretty sure this is coming up. Yeah, Edward Folyang to fight John Wayne Parr at 1X Muay Thai match. So I think that's the one that also Rod Tang is on too. Same card.
Okay.
So there's been
That'll be a good one.
Yeah, Edward Folyang will be part of the 10th anniversary spectacular. Oh, it's their 10th anniversary show. Yeah, he's fighting John Wayne Parr.
The thing that's crazy is like they'll allow bare knuckle boxing, which is pretty cool to watch, by the way. That's pretty good to watch. But like the rules on the elbows and stuff like that,
it's a little bit.
It's like, what do you really?
Yeah.
Those guys in the bare knuckle fights walk away bloody.
Their hands are fucked up,
and
too.
Their hands are broken.
We've talked to a couple people who did it, and they're like, I'm never doing it again.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's not worth the money.
You have like maybe 2-3 fights max.
And not to mention, I see here avocados are not good on TikTok says it is a retirement fight for John Wayne Parr. And all the people in the bare knuckle fighting are juiced.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's pretty much, yeah. That's pretty accurate.
But it's a freak show. It's like that's what
what you're paying for.
You're not paying for high level athletics. You're paying for high level freak show entertainment.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it is entertainment. So I guess it serves like what the old UFC used to do.
True.
It's kind of like the savagery and remember the guy, the Just Bleed guy?
Yeah.
You ever seen that when he was in UFC?
Yeah. Just Bleed.
He's just like, it was always at the introduction.
Yeah.
Just Bleed.
Oh, that's funny.
It was terrible. Chad Mendes was huge. Yeah.
He did good. Yeah. He was juiced out on his last fight. He was way bigger. He looked good though. We'll see how long he can stick around in it.
Hear me out. So in bodybuilding, they have a natural competition for bodybuilding, and then they have ones where it's like
juiced.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Right. Of course, no one's getting bludgeoned in the head and could potentially die from competing. Well, they could technically, but not. It's self-inflicted. It's not something someone else
is doing to you. Yeah.
So, like, I wonder if there will ever be a time, or is it just kind of given like this organization allows juicing, like Pride used to. They didn't drug test people.
Yeah.
In Thailand too, they don't specifically drug test unless it's requested by the camps.
Unless they want them to. Yeah. It's just.
That stuff's readily available. You can go across the street and get it in Thailand. Yeah.
Do a lot of them do it there?
I have a feeling I have my suspicions about a couple of high-level fighters who were not at their peak for a very long time, and all of a sudden they disappeared for about 8 months, and they came back and they're shredded, and they're killing everybody again for another about 6-7 years, which is about the lifespan of somebody who's cycling. Yeah. So, shout out. What's up, Mike Gowing and Eamon? Welcome.
What up?
So, again, guys, if you're on TikTok, you're on Instagram, make sure to hit the like button. Give us a double tap the screen on TikTok, hit the like button in the bottom right-hand corner on Instagram. All right, that helps us get more views, and the algorithm boosts us up, helps support our small business. Don't forget, guys, Muay Thai, martial arts, is lumped in with health and wellness during shutdowns. We were deemed non-essential. And on top of it, we're one of the only industries in the country that did not get any COVID relief. Yay!
Non-essential. Wasn't that a bunch of crap?
Yeah.
I hated hearing that.
Hey, you're not essential.
I'm essential.
I'm essential.
Fool, you work at a liquor store.
Dude, you sell vapes.
Yeah, exactly. You sell vapes. Get the hell out of here.
Your dad opened up a liquor store 20 years ago and you sell vapes, son.
Exactly.
Come on. That's a good way of putting that. 805 Dizzle, what up?
What up, Dizzle?
Did you see the Lord of the Knee to the chest shorts?
Yeah, those are sick. Those are sick. I can't wait.
Yeah, and we're gonna do the sizing. It's like the American sizing.
I was gonna ask you, is it American sizing?
Oh yeah, we
had
a whole conversation with them about like sizing, how it had to be a certain standard.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, because it has to be that way.
Good
for the consumer and stuff like that. Good. And Kit's daughter was like, yeah, I hate buying clothes and like you buy a small and this one's different. Yeah. So like they understand like on like the consumer end of things.
So if you guys don't know about the shorts, it's a cool thing we're doing.
Yeah, the Lord of the Knee to the chest shorts last year during shutdowns. If you guys didn't know, like we were able to reopen here in Thailand. The kids at the camps, they aren't able to make money. That's why they're away from their families to make money. In Muay Thai, that's how they make money there. It's different than the industry here in the West. So for them, they weren't able to make money. They still had like a place to live and stuff like that, but they couldn't send money back home where they need it the most. So what we did is came up with the idea with our friends at Kit Kamtorn Gym. It was like, hey, Kuru Nopravat's there, freaking legend fighter. No one knows about him because his peak was pre-YouTube, right? And I was like, hey, can we make some videos for him and promote it, like go over some specific techniques, get it translated and everything like that too. And we're able to do it. And JK had the idea to make some badass like co-branded shorts.
Yeah.
It says Lord of the Knee to the chest and tie. It's gold like sparkles on the side. Mm-hmm. Has some silver embroidered. It's embroidered too on the back. Mm-hmm. So it's not just like a patch. It's an actual embroidery. And it's embroidered up here too.
Let's say the waistband's sick on those.
It's very nice.
Like those.
It has like the logos dueling on it.
Right next to it, yeah. So not only are you guys getting a cool pair of shorts, but you guys are also help supporting people that need it.
Yeah, and it's for them, their industry's changing over there, so they're still not making enough money to provide a living. So what we're doing is we're taking a portion of the profits, we're giving a portion of the profits directly to the kids in the camp. And the other portion of the profits we're also giving to Kit Kamtorn Gym. So to help support, they do a lot of good stuff for the community and with the kids in South Thailand, bring them up to give them a living and send them to international school and things like that too. So
also the owner of the gym there is also, he's retired, right?
No.
Or is he still?
No, he's active police.
He's still active police chief, so he's doing a lot with the community.
Yes. Yeah, not police chief, but he's like I think he's 3-star like high up police chief, like, or I think it's like
lieutenant or something.
Yeah, I don't know whatever the title is, but he's almost like a game warden.
The man.
Yeah. So exactly the man. What's up, bro? What's up, Scorpegas? You want to spar, bro?
You want to spar, bro?
I got somebody for you, man. They were all roaming out on State Street with Everlast gloves and basketball shorts.
Everyone was coming in with basketball shorts and Everlast gloves, looking for where the fight's at.
Yeah, man. So. Oh man, and kind of going into what's going up. I know we have some. You were talking about March 21st, having some of the kids compete. Right?
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
we're trying. I like working with the kids and getting the kids competition. It's so much easier and so much more fun.
Yeah, it's just about having fun. That's why.
Yeah, it's all about having fun.
Having fun, getting better. LOL. That's right, man.
And to see them at a young age starting and thinking if they keep with this, what their level's gonna be like when they're adults.
Exactly.
Awesome.
It's nuts, man. So
the next generation.
Exactly. We're just now starting to see one generation, like the teens that were like Tierra Brandt. There's that girl, some Broncos. A few other the younger fighters.
Becca
Irwin. Who else was at there's
Selena.
Another. Yeah, but like, and then also in the men's side too, there's been like, is a guy, Jonathan O'Neill, Austin Amell was really good too.
Oh, Austin Amell, yeah.
And then was the Aaron Ortiz. He's like 23.
Oh yeah,
he's fucking good.
That kid's a beast, man. Watch out for that kid.
Yeah, if you guys don't know who he is, go by the USA Muay Thai stream, and go watch his fights. So
his gold medal match for IFMA last year was crazy. Yeah. He lost the first 2 rounds. And then in the 3rd round, he came out just on fire and ended up dropping the guy in the 3rd round and getting a standing 8 count, maybe 1 or 2. I can't remember, but he ended up beating him up so bad in the 3rd round, he ended up winning the gold medal.
That's wild,
sick.
Man.
It was sick.
I see from Scorpec, he said, I got a little secret I'm kind of ashamed of. I had Everlast basketball shorts and Everlast Elite boxing gloves as my first year. It happens. Hey, it's okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. is when you end up fully fulfilling the stereotype, right?
I see red, bro.
I just see red and bodies hit the floor, bro. This place that has years of knowledge, they don't got shit on me.
Because I see red.
Yeah, I just see red. I just go in and bodies are just on the ground, bro. You don't even know my mentality, bro. Dude, he said the gloves cost like $15. Yeah.
Yeah.
For extra $10, you could have gotten like a okay pair of starter gloves. So
think about this also. This is also one I tell people. Like, if you're buying a car, say you buy a Mercedes, are you going to go for the cheaper option that has a not as good of a seatbelt? Or are you going to make sure that it has a good seatbelt on it? Just like your gloves. Your gloves are protection.
Yeah.
Don't just buy something that's cheap.
But that goes into it. Everybody has their first junker car, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get that car that's just thrashed like when you're young.
Yeah.
That's
what that car is.
That's what that is. You get rid of that pretty quick though.
You find out that you want something that has more protection.
Yes.
And you're like, okay, these are done.
That's a good analogy.
Yeah.
Use that. It's like you have your junker cars, get that done out of the
Okay,
way,
yeah,
and
get
then
it out of the way.
just burn through them, and then
Yeah.
get the nice stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, the protection stuff like that, I think is very important. But yeah, man. What else you guys got? What else you got going on this week?
We got USMTO coming up.
Yeah.
Again. Jericho's been training hard right now.
Yeah.
We have one that we're sending.
Yeah, this is gonna be Jericho, right?
Jericho, yeah.
Jericho's gonna be competing out there, and I'll be officiating and stuff out there.
Yeah,
too. Be
be
fun.
out there.
Good time. Yeah, I'll be busy. Shout out to our friend Adam Wagner. I guess he's gonna be working out there as the official's duty too. I just
Cool.
talked to Bob about it. So cool to be able to see that kind of stuff happen. But I guess with that said, man, let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up.
All right, everybody. If you're out there and you're listening on iTunes, like the Apple Podcast, or you're listening on Spotify, please leave a written review. All right, don't just hit the 5-star and leave nothing. You can put a 5-star and put like, Coach Jonathan is smelly. It doesn't matter. Just something.
Coach Ryan is dreamy.
Yeah, his dreamy eyes. I want his creamy hamstrings. Go on there and go support, because that helps us out big time. A lot of people think, oh, someone else will do it, but let me tell you, people don't do it. Please be that person. It helps us grow big time. If you enjoy this podcast, you enjoy the content, please go leave a review when you can. Again, it means a lot to us. The thing is that after my Yokkao gloves were worn, I thought it was a good idea to spend $40 on. Oh, yeah. Yokkao, mixed results. Man.
Yeah, it's pricey.
Yeah.
And the quality.
They look fancy, though. They look nice.
They look cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But kind of going back onto that, too, we had some people reach out who've wanted to come visit. If you guys want to come visit the academies here from around the country, please just reach out. We can definitely set something up for you here in Santa Barbara, down in Ventura, wherever you want to go. Personally, if you're coming on vacation, I recommend staying in Santa Barbara. You can visit both academies, but stay in Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a place that's maybe a little more budget friendly, you might find something cheaper in Ventura.
Yeah.
But then you're going to be paying in gas. But there is a bus that drops off right behind the Santa Barbara Academy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes back and forth.
Yeah, back and forth between Ventura and Santa Barbara. I keep forgetting about that. But
also, you guys, make sure you support USA Muay Thai. Without everyone's support, growth is going to be slower.
Yes, sir. Support all the people who are trying to help grow the sport. What's funny is there's some politics stuff that's going on. I'm not going to mention it.
The Cool Kids?
Yeah, the Cool Kids Club. So there is some politics that go on. I miss you. Okay, your biggest fan. Have a nice day. Have a nice day, Fernanda.
Bye, Fernanda.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, seeing some of these organizations, the sport's too small for politics, man.
It is.
Yeah.
It's just going to hold the sport back.
Yeah. Which sucks. It's like I don't know if we talked about this, but on this closing note is Russia and Belarus being like the fighters being banned from competing at IFMA and stuff because it goes against Olympic standards. I get it, but half the tournament is Russia. Half the officiating team is Russians.
Yeah, it's going to make a big dent in it for sure. Belarus and Russia.
The live scoring system, we're at the World Games qualifiers. We're talking to a guy from Russia. It's a Russian-based system because they're the ones that developed it because there's all the officiating teams there.
Yeah.
So there you go with it. But just think about that, guys, as you're going forward. Don't forget, we're all people, and politics has no place in the sport, in the martial art of Muay Thai. Okay? Remember, we're all people at the end of the day. We all breathe, we all live, we all eat, we all shit, we all sleep. We all have kids, families, all these things.
Eat, sleep, teeth.
Exactly. So
Hey, that was mine.
I got it. I stole it.
Eat for keep, son. Have a great day, everybody.
All right, that's it today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys are listening on iTunes, please go leave a review. It means the world to me if you enjoy the content, if you like hearing about all the stuff that has to do with Muay Thai and what we're doing.